it's an amazing feeling. And in any capacity, I really want like, I don't know. I just really hope that anyone with an idea for something like this has the potential, or like the, you know, it just manages to put something like this together. Because I think that a big part of like what motivates me to do this is that like I really want to encourage smaller creators to be able to put something like this together as well. Obviously, this was possible for me because I am incredibly privileged to be in this position and to have so many supportive kindred who have allowed me to earn enough to commission these people, and also allowed me to live comfortably enough that I can spend my time working on something like this. But I think that something like this is definitely with enough passion. Perhaps if there was a team that worked on something together, something like this definitely isn't impossible if they can work together well enough. And you may understand what I mean when I say that there are many people in the content creation sphere who are incredibly successful, but who do not make content that is terribly inspirational. Now, this obviously is not always true. There are, like, especially in VTubing, so many people are doing work that is so brilliant, and they are so funny, and they're so talented. I mean, just off the top of my head, I would say like Ren, just, you know, being there as using his platform to just push such incredible music. I really, really look up to him and his ability to just always be working on something. And the fact that it drops, like, it's always such a surprise. It's like, hey, I got a new song. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's always really good. But I guess what I'm thinking about is people who are like clip farming, you know. I mean, it's an unfortunate reality that you do become incredibly, oh yeah, Enna's new song in support of Mental Health America, I think it is. Like, I didn't even know that was happening. And then it drops and it's like so unique. I really want to see more of like what Enna did recently. I really want to see more of, you know, a music video like that and a song like that. I mean, that music video is so unique, you know, especially for a VTuber community. I mean, so yeah, and seeing stylized art that's not in an anime style, very refreshing. It's brilliant, and every time that I see, you know, new artwork in this community, it's always brilliant. But what Enna did in using a completely unique art style that would be brand new, you know, to people in this community, that's what we need more of. When I think about people who are at the very top in content creation, they tend to remain successful and relevant through controversy, and that makes me really sad. Like I said about clip farming, where someone will just kind of abandon their soul and their morals because they're chasing a bag and because they want to grasp for that last little bit of relevancy, and be like, that there's so much talent in this industry and there's so much talent in this art form, but the people on the very top are ones who seemingly, you know, would rather spread negative messages and create content that's only really successful because it generates clicks rather than because it's, you know, worth engaging with. And so I guess if I could do anything with this, and maybe it's too ambitious, but if it's successful enough and if enough people enjoy watching it, and if it kind of, you know, if people, I really want to see more projects from, you know, indies and from people elsewhere in the industry. I want to see more projects like that pop up, you know. And I don't mean like imitation. I just mean like something, you know, just to break down the idea that there's, because I've said it before, but it's like VTubing has such like a strong culture to it, and it has such strong traditions and unwritten rules and stuff like that, which is good because what it does is it makes it feel unique. But I think that sometimes you can wind up stifling your own creativity a little bit if you think, well, as a VTuber, VTubers make original songs and covers and they stream, and then they get clipped when they say something that sounds sexual out of context, and that's it. You know, we're capable of so much more than that, and I just want to kind of open the floodgates. I don't know how much power I have to do that, but I'll try and say like, hey, you can do something like this too. You can, you know, if you have a really insane, wacky idea for something, just try it instead of feeling like you need to follow trends. You know, let's have a generation who go out of their way to set trends. You know, I'd love to see that.